Hmm. Why is that? Oh, do, 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 do. Hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. Let's see what is wrong here then. Mm, let's see if this actually works. Why is this not working as it should? And if we do that, test, test, test. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. We need to be here. This we can close. Hmm. Yeah. Where? Let's see. This is strange. Hmm. But here it seems to be working. Okay, I'm just gonna close this whole thing, see if that works. There, maybe. Well, we will see if this works. Let's see where I am. I am here. We will see if anyone joins us here. I need to do some pushing first. Copy. There, 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 there. I still can't get this to really work properly as I want, but that's okay for now. Let's see if I can do this. I'm a little bit late. I don't really like that, but that's okay. No one's here yet, unfortunately. My voice is not the best today, but we will work with this. Almost done. Let's do this. Let's do that. Stream, apply, post. Now then, we should be all good to go. As long as I have everything up I need. That's that. Then we need this one there. Let's see. Hello, hello. My voice is very bad today, but we will try and make this work anyway. Let's see. I need to be here and have this up, I think. Yes. Okay. So what are we doing today? We are doing dungeon prep. I have made a little map here. I made this map in on a website. Actually, I'm gonna show it off here. Just give me a moment. So I use this website for that, called Dungeon Scrawler. It's quite good. Let me hide this. How do I hide this again? Can't remember. Let's do that. And you should be able to see it a bit better there. Yeah. So yeah, I made it in this. As you can see, you have a bunch of tools, a little bit here and a little bit there. Square tool can just do a little room like that. You have some hexagon patterns for rooms stuff as well, tunnel spaces. It's really simple, easy to use, very easy to use, honestly. If I can do it, I'd say you could do it as well. But yeah, as I said, I prepped this before. I'm gonna use this here today to try and make do some dungeon prep actually for a session coming up here. If you don't know this tool, this is just GIMP. This is what I usually use when I'm prepping images. I'm not an artist, so I don't really draw, but for doing things like this, marking up rooms and stuff like that, even I can use this, which means you should be able to as well. It's pretty much like Photoshop, just free, completely free actually. There's no payment at all. So this room over here is actually where my adventures came in. They've actually already started a bit here, so this is sort of a dungeon that I need to populate now. I don't want that color, obviously. Let's do black for now. Might change that later. I need that to be way bigger so it's easier for me to see. What I'm basically gonna do here today is go through some of these rooms, see what's actually gonna be in them and things like that. So yeah, let's see. Let's just put this one here for now. So we have our little notepad document here. So this is just entrance for now. Nothing special with that. Number 2 we have here. That's gonna be a little bit more involved. As we have the image, we know, we can see what's in there. There's 3 doors. We don't need to write that down and things like that. We know where the doors are. We can see that as well. So I don't really write that down. What I do write down is that there's secret. So this room down here, secret room. what it contains. If I remember correctly, I hidden armor in there. Magical armor. That one was actually cursed as well. This is just prep work. This is not like this. It's not like I'm gonna look at the end and things like that with my own notes, but this is just us going through sort of what type of rooms we have, sort of a little bit what they look like, and things like that as well. How to make like we call it a dungeon key, and yeah, and things like that. So that's what we are gonna do today. So we are gonna go through this and see what we have. Let me just pull something up here on the side so I don't forget these things. Where did I have that? Sorry about that. I seem to have lost that little note that I wanted to talk about something, but I can't remember what it is now. It's probably not super important. If I find it, we will go back to it. So, obviously we want to try and also... hello, welcome to the stream. Let me do this as well. So we have room number 2. Let's mark that up as well so we have that done so we don't forget it. This is room number 2. Oh, forgot to switch the color. Let's make sure that's done. Oh, if you have it marked like this, it will always do black for you later on. If we do new things, just gonna go around, mark some rooms up here, and I sort of have a vague idea of what's in most of these rooms. I don't know all of them, to be honest, but most of them I do have a vague idea. We are gonna do some minor changes to some map, do some map editing as well, because there are things that I do want to change that are not perfect, and things you can't really do in the tool I use for this as well. So for those of you that maybe recognize this map, this is actually from I think it's called the Sunless Citadel, this map in particular. So basically I took that map, reskinned it. There's some minor changes, not that many, but some minor changes, and the rooms themselves are gonna be very different from the Sunless Citadel. So yeah. Is that not working as it should? Can we not see that? Let me check. No, that should be. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah. Sorry about that. And as always, if you have any questions, just let me know in the chat. If there's anything you're wondering, or why I'm doing certain things and things like that, please let me know, and I'll try and answer anything I can. But let's get back to this. So 7. Then go back to here. I sort of do a sweep downwards and move my way up. Start. I don't know. This is just what I like doing. I like going from right to left instead of left to right. I think that's just because reading too much manga growing up. I have a tendency to still do that even in normal comic books. So any picture I read, I kind of just read it from right to left. So. Although I do start at the bottom for this time, because this is the entrance, so yeah, they came in sort of here. So once we hit a dead end, we go back, and yeah, I don't number secret rooms per se. I might put like 6A or 2A or something like that here later on. I do that in smaller rooms like this as well. If there's room if there's a room that has sort of just nothing in it, sort of just the same layout. I tend to like mark the first one I see that has that, and then just call the rest of them A, B, C, D of those rooms, or just call all of them room 7 or something like that. Just because then I don't have to like describe the same like empty sort of room every single time. Same with like corridors. Don't, if there's nothing in there, if it's just a traveling corridor, I don't really describe them in any sense. I just sort of let them be, give them a number, maybe some, not even a number sometimes, to be honest. So this one, for example, it's so small, it's so short, I'm probably not gonna remember it, to be honest. But yeah. La, 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 la. Oh, I wanted to do this as well. Let me do one quick thing. Sorry, I just needed to answer a message there. Unfortunately, we don't have any music today, even though I had some music last time that was supposed to be previews. The stream got tagged for copyright issues. I don't know why. I'm gonna look into that for next time and sort that out, hopefully. Okay, so as I said, this corridor, I don't really need to describe it. We're gonna do like a small little thing. We can do that now, like overall. This is also a little thing I usually put down somewhere. So this is just gonna describe like overall, in general, these things are true. So floor cracked, marble cracked, old marble. Hello, hello. Ceiling. So we want this to be about, so again, in general, the ceiling is about 10 feet. Right? You can do small descriptions as well, like smell and feel, damp and do it in the right order. Stale and damp. So we sort of now just have an overarching idea of rooms in general. These are like basic things that are always true. There are other things we should add here as well, to be fair. Doors are mainly wooden. Single. Wooden single. This is just saying like, yeah, these doors here, 90% of them are single doors, unless otherwise stated. We'll see here are some cells and things like that. They're obviously going to be different. Don't think I put in any double doors on this plane. No. We do have a second layer we're going to work on here as well if we have time. So this is the second layer. There are a few ways for them to get down there. Obviously, we mark that up as need be with some text and numbering when we do that. So we have room 8 here. Let's put that in. No, no, no. Let's put it in there so we can actually see it. 8, 9. Now 9 here, I know is going to be fairly empty. So we're going to put that in. Now we have room 10. Room 11. Let's see. Yeah. This one, because it's such a small side room, I'm not going to do anything. But when I think about if I write out the text sort of in my notes, I will explain to myself that I have that there as well, meaning that this room is just connected to 10. Don't need to write anything in particular about that. So we're continuing here. Oh, did I forget to set the door here? Well, that's a bummer. Well, we can easily fix that actually. I can see here I made a mistake. That's a little bit annoying, but that is kind of stuff that happens sometimes. It is not the end of the world. We can cheat and fix that. So let's try and do that. So let's see how we do that. We take a little bit. We need to find a similar structure. So that should work. I think this one is better. Oh, the same shape as that one. So let's do that. We need to go to the right layer. Let's be as close as possible here to the wall. And we can do it all the way out there. Zoom in as much as possible. These were lined up. Copy. Actually, we should probably do it like this. And copy exactly out to this edge as well. There. Copy. Sometimes you need to do small fixes like this, and that's fine. So we just take this, we do this. It is not perfect, but we will make this work. So let's do some opacity just so I can line this up better. That should line up there somewhere. I'm mainly concerned with lining up the grid more than anything else, just because I usually use Roll20 for games. So yes, this you see here, it is not perfect, but it's not the end of the world. We might be able to find a better piece later on. Oh, therefore we should put that on a separate layer. Just so if we find a better one, like this one might be better, we can try. Let's try to use this one instead. Same again, go out to the absolute edge there, and we go down and do it all the way to this edge, wrong layer, copy from the right layer, paste, do that, we hide that one for now, and we see if this one lines up better. So obviously it does not. That's kind of annoying. Oh, it's because I went too far. See? But otherwise that one might work better. So let's actually do this. Just move that piece all together. So, and we go up here. We do it from a little bit lower, maybe there. Thank you very much for letting me know that the sound is clear. I was a little worried about that today because my voice is not so good today. Well, let's try that again. Misclick there. And then we line that up like So again, it is not 100% perfect, but that looks much better. Yeah, there we go. Let's leave it like that. Yeah, the shadow is not there, but we can fix that as well, to be fair. Let's do this quickly. We put this as a separate layer because we need to remove a little bit here. Oh, wrong button. Let's do that. Oh, we do want it there now. Do want to move this up sort of there-ish. And then we're just gonna do this. And we take a little eraser and we're gonna erase sort of. And this is not perfect, but I'm not an artist and I'm sure there's a million easier ways to do this process. This is just how I know how to do it. I could go back into the program and remake the map a little bit as well, and yada yada yada, but to be honest, I can't be bothered, and that looks fairly okay. We can mess a little bit with this, maybe. Just like there. Yeah, why not? That looks okay, right? Could maybe fix that too, but I can't be bothered now. Or can we do that easily? Ooh, wow, that's that layer. No, yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, let's get back to what we're actually doing. Do you want to mark up a few more rooms before we start messing about with the actual layout? So let's get back to that. Let's click here so we're not on the wrong place. And then we lettering, and I do here is another 9B, I think. Sort of there. Let's start making some notes. So secret note, secret room there. That's awesome. Let me see here. There we go. I need to just check so this is working. Huh. One moment. No, that should be working. Don't know why it's saying that. Oh. I don't know. Sometimes my stuff gets a little bit messed up. It looked like the stream disappeared, but it hasn't, so that's good. I'm gonna test it. Hey. Does that come up? Yes, okay. I don't know why it looked like the stream went down. Okay, so room 3. Let's take a look at this. So this little room here. What should you call this? I don't know what to call it really, but let's just say something like old guard, something like that. And we're gonna sort of just do a quick explainer, because this is a different type of room, sort of. And these, they should be fairly small, mostly for yourself to sort of reference later. Easy to expand. We are going to do some expansion on these, and I'll show you sort of how I do that structure as well. But for now, let's call it old guard, and it is rubble at end and at south end, so we know that with hidden monster. Okay, easy enough to remember what that is. We don't need to write out what monster it is. I know I want a monster. I think it's gonna be an ooze of some sort. uh, ooze maybe. So we can just put that in for now, which works fine. It's kind of annoying here on YouTube. I've noticed now that you don't see who's actually in the stream unless they chat. Because I know we have like 6 viewers right now, but if there's no talk in the chat, it doesn't say that they're participating, which is kind of annoying. I would like to know like who is actually viewing the stream. Would be cool, but I can't do anything. I'm sure there is a way. So, room 4 here, alcove room. Room with orbs. So, something else here, right? In Dungeon Scroll, there is ways to do it, but I like to do it like outside. So, I'm gonna have orbs here and a statue here. I'm gonna sort of do like a puzzle out of that, so we write puzzle room as well, just sort of to again know what I'm gonna have there. So I use GIMP for this instead. Yeah, it doesn't work properly with the shadows, yada yada yada. That's okay. So we are gonna have a red orb. I sort of set it like this, I think. Like 35. Each of these cells are 70 pixels wide, so around half of that, so 35 is sort of where I would have want that. So let's do that, and then fill that in. Oh, am I on the wrong layer? Yes, I am. So we need a layer to do this on. Let's call this objects, just so we know where we are. There we go. Now we can do an orb there. Yeah, you should probably parse these out a bit more, but screw it. I'm too lazy, so I'm not gonna do that. Now we can take our orb up, and we can. Oh no, don't have any R. G. So 35, and this one is gonna be green, and then we make it green, and then we move it a little bit. Oh, all right. It's on the wrong layer, so I can't move it now. Yeah, I can do this. So we can do delete, and we can do that, and we can cheat a little bit. Cheating is fine. Cheat as much as you can all the time, but we do have this now. That's fine. We can clear that up and sort that out later. So we don't want to have anything marked. We do want to be on this layer, and we kind of just delete this, right? Mark it up, delete it, take it away. There we go. And then we have a circle there. Awesome. There. Okay, we're gonna do this row here with the drawings that we need for that, and then we are gonna talk a little bit about what I'm putting in these rooms and stuff like that, okay? So let me do this quickly, and then we will be fine. Let's do new one, object 2, doesn't matter, we're gonna shift it down, so that's fine. 35, again, I'm sure there's people that are quicker and better than me at that stuff. I can make this way quicker and nicer and all that jazz, but that's not why you're here, so I'm not gonna try and do that. And then we are just gonna make another marker here. We can do this maybe there, and then we do 35. Oh, it's not centers. This is there. Okay. Like that. And this one we're just gonna make black. And to be honest, I might do other things here as well, but this is for now. So that's that. Uh, this is just for me to know. Okay, it's some sort of light puzzle. That's kind of why I have them here as well. We don't need them. I can hide them when I export the map and stuff like that, because I'm probably not gonna have that there. So room 4, I'll go puzzle. Then we go to room 5. This is gonna be a deity statue here, so we call it statue. Statue with a false riddle. Instead, there's gonna be a true hidden door. So statue has the false riddle, so we can do this so I don't forget that that's what that means. And then we do room 6. This is the guards. So in each of these are gonna be statues that can animate when the right condition is met and attack whoever is intruding here. Where did I put my little thing here? One moment, boys and girls. I seem to have lost my lighter. Also, we're probably just gonna do this dungeon prep here for an hour or so. Then I'm gonna switch up the name and we're gonna try and start working on on a new subclass. Sort of have an idea for that. We're gonna talk about that later, but yeah, that might be fun as well. So let's hope we get some people joining us for that as well. So guard room, that is animated, sort of. There's also a hidden room here, and trap. So trap isn't really a trap per se. Obstacle, I guess. Pit. Let's call it pit. Here, this is something I will add in what do you call it? In roll 20. Because what it's basically gonna be, I can mark it up here just so we see. Here, it's just 5 feet, so it's not too hard to jump over, technically. But there's gonna be pit. That person in the pit with maybe 10 feet deep or so, and in that pit is spikes. Someone has fallen down. Someone is dead in there long time ago when this was actually used. And yeah, because it's not marked up here, which for hidden passages I usually don't mark them up on this map. I do that in roll 20 as well, but sort of from down to here, and then from there to over here, so like this going. There's gonna be a small crawl space up here, just like it is on the original map. So again, the original of this version is not mine. That is from the Yawning Portal, specifically the Sunless Citadel. We are using some elements from that we are adapting, and I encourage you to do the same if you do want to try and do things like this. Take an existing map, adapt it, remodel it, do stuff to it that you feel works better for you. We are gonna have someone trapped here as well, so there's gonna be a sarcophagus here in the middle. So we do room 7, not 9, 7. Tomb. Is it tomb or tomb? I never remember if it's B or E. It doesn't matter, to be honest. But here lies the nightmare child. This is gonna be a monster that, if they open it, they will release the nightmare child. It will probably not fight them. It will probably run away because it's weak. It is a vampire of sorts that has been entombed here to be trapped, basically, for all eternity from whoever built this place. So we have some of these rooms. Let's dig into what we actually need to do with these rooms. So let's move over to here. Oh wait, does that shift automatically? Oh no. Okay, so that's annoying. I forgot to put up that. That's fine. So you've been seeing a little bit of a different view there for a little while. That's not the end of the world. I need to set this up like this. Oh, let's do. How do I want to set this up? No, not like that. I want to see, so we have everything like it should be. There. Yes, sirree, Bob. That's how we're gonna set this up. Okay, so let's do the entrance. Small courtyard. Small courtyard, moss covered with and a dead skeleton in the corner. That's nothing much there. We can go back and take a look here. So again, GIMP. So here, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is sort of what we have now. For now, we're going to use this. So this is the courtyard where they enter. That's what we want to sort of talk a little bit about here in our document now. Quick description, just what it looks like, if there's any points of interest. This is sort of what I will tell my players. So I'll mark this up with a different color, just so you know that that's what I'm gonna say. And then we do this. We don't want that to be in. We do that, and then we go back to black. Skeleton holds a potion. Healing. There is also a door on the wall. Tower. Yeah. That's what we want there. We don't need to describe it more than that. I don't think. You can obviously do way more descriptions of what you actually see. That's always up to you. So then we have done that for room 1. Eastern wall. No, not eastern wall. Western wall. Let's fix that. Western wall. Western wall. There you go. Room 2. It's called Broken Tower. Broken Tower. So now we just describe how the room looks like. So we take a look, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the room has 6 angles. So what's that? Penta? No? Hexa? Doesn't matter. Fallen tower or broken tower. So it has floor covered with rubble from the collapsed tower, and we have 2 doors leading away. We don't want, so 1 to the west, 1 to the southwest. And if we take a look here again at where we have this actual room, so down here where the sort of secret room was, you kind of want to maybe mark that out in some way so the players sort of like have a reason to investigate it or whatever. I think in the original there's like someone dead leaning towards it or something like that. What I did in mine is what we're going to write down here today. So let's get back to our document. And on the south eastern wall is circular torch, guns still attached to the wall. And then we want to write out what actually happens if the players investigated. So DC, I think this should be a fairly easy one. So we say DC 12, check reveals the sconce as a lever. If pulled oh, sorry. If pulled, opens a secret room. Then obviously you want to tell them, tell yourself what the treasure is. If you have one, figure out. I had an armor of mud. It was bludgeoning resistant, but it was cursed. Oh, spelling. Thank God for that, as I am shit at spelling. Well, now we have room 2. Obviously, if any of the doors are locked, you can put that in for your own convenience, of course. I rarely do. I kind of just have it as is, because, well, if I haven't written out that it's a locked door, that just tells me myself that that it's that the door is not locked. easy as that. At least for me, that's how I sort of do it. Woohoo. Room 3. Let's check on room 3. What was our room 3? We have our notes, right? So let's take a look at those. Where did my notes go? There. So old guard room, rubble at the southern end with a hidden monster, probably an ooze. So quick description. So I imagine when this was above ground, this area. This third room here was some sort of guard barracks or something, so let's call it old barracks for now. Old. Then again, in my setting where I'm gonna use this, this is so old, like you might, the only thing you will actually kind of figure out that it might have been an old guard barracks is that there's gonna be old rusted hilts on the ground, pretty much. So let's say that. Floor covered with rubble, broken wall at the south end. So we have that written out, and we also have a door we have to remember at the western wall again. West wall has door on center. Now, so this would be something that I probably can see immediately. Yeah. West wall has a door on in the center. There we go. So like the hills that I'm talking about, they can probably see them immediately, or at least I think so. You could change this up, obviously. You could say like, oh, if your player has an insight check of, yeah, I don't know, or a passive perception of like 12 or whatever you want to put it at, they notice them, but I will let them know that immediately. So some old rusted hill without their sword can also be seen on the eastern wall. So my thinking is, when I write this out now, so let's go back to the map quickly. So on the eastern wall here, there might have been like a rack or something with weapons before. It's all rotten, all long time gone. So the only thing they will find is the hills, just because they're usually thicker, would last longer in an environment like this. That's basically the only reason why they would find them. And again, the other wall there is not, or the other door here is not locked as well, so we don't have to mention that, I don't think. What we do need to mention is that if anyone gets within, let's say, 10 feet of the collapse wall to the south, so I'm gonna set this as 1d4 minus 1. No, let's do 1d4 ooze. I don't know what type of ooze yet. Might be ochre, might be black pudding, might be just a freaking ooze, but yeah, they will attack. Will attack. So, what do we mean with that then? Well, we just mean that if a player gets into these spaces here, maybe they want to investigate the rubble, because we do mention that this is a whole collapsed rubbly wall, then they will be attacked. If they don't, then the oozes won't attack at all. Let's see, there we go, and we go back to our document. So what we're gonna do is a little bit longer, maybe 5 minutes more here, and then we will move on and start making a new little class. So let's do number 4. We have the alcove room. It's probably not going to be called the alcove room when in the final write-up of this, but I'm going to call it the alcove room now. Just because, well, there are some alcoves. Let me check so we are on the right page. Yes, there we go. The room here is fairly clean, so we're just gonna do the overalls. We don't need to describe what it actually looks like. Instead, we are just gonna mention that on the northern wall there are 3 alcoves, each holding holding a colored orb. Each orb is a different color. Not orb. On the center of the northern wall is another alcove with a view of night. Of a night. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what type of puzzle I'm going to do here. Obviously it's going to be something with the colored orbs and stuff like that, but let's try and figure out something for the last part here. I want to do something with the colors, something in the orbs. Obviously it has to be something that the party can do with them. We could do it as they need to find something something in the rest of the dungeon to make it work. I don't know. Maybe there's a... If we take a look at the map again, maybe there's something in the center here, that a pedestal or something they need to put a crystal or something, I don't know, to combine the colors into white light for the night. Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. Yeah, why not? It's a fairly easy puzzle, but I think that's a good puzzle. Let's do a write-up for this puzzle quickly here. So we would write out need to combine the light into one beam to hit the dark night with pure white light. Okay, so then we know that the statue now is a statue of a knight in jet black armor and jet black armor. Yeah, in jet black armor. So their goal pretty much is to make this into a pure white knight instead. Uh, Maybe there's a text somewhere, either somewhere else um, in the dungeon explaining that as well, or it's a text in that room per se. But I think so. That's just a quick puzzle, right? Super simple, but to be honest, from what I've noticed before, players have a tendency to prefer easier easier puzzles, because I don't know, for some reason puzzles often stump players. Let me see if I can do this quickly, as we are gonna swap here now. I'm gonna do a new Ranger subclass. And see if this updates. I mean, give me a moment, boys and girls. I just need to check so this updates. So yeah, I don't know how to do this properly. And close that, click there. No, that's not what I wanted to click on. There we go, there we go. And now we do something like this. Can I not do that? Yep, that should be updated now. Okay, so that's updated. I need to swing this, and we're gonna go here and to my publishing thing, and we're gonna go here. This one is what we want to use. Let's copy that. See, so that is where it should be here. I want to take that down. Want to move this to here. Want to do a little bit smaller so it fits better. I don't know why it doesn't fit properly, but so there we go. Let's open this. So is that the one I want to use? Let me double check. It was this one. No, not that one. That's the completed one. Yeah, let's just use this one. Let me check so I can get this up and running the way I actually want it. There we go. I want this there, so I have that there in case I can see that properly. And there we go, and there we go, and then we got there we go. Now I think it looks like the way I want it. I think, yes. Okay, so subclass, Ranger subclass, raw. Ghost Hunter. There we go. Can we do this? Actually, we're gonna do. Sorry about this. Building subclass. So there's a player that asked me to build a Ranger subclass, specifically something themed around ghost hunting. So I thought I'd give it a shot. I have a few ideas. So obviously this is gonna be something themed around instead of hunting monsters and things like that, like the Monster Hunter subclass, we're gonna go with things that are about hunting ghosts and getting the upper hand on those things instead. So obviously this is a third level, so you pick this at third level, just like with everything else. Uh, hmm. So we want to pull this up as well. 5e. So we should always check our subclasses when we start building things like this, so that we don't jump on anything else. So we don't steal anything from an existing class or subclass. Let's always have this open so we can refer back to it. Where is the ranger? There is the ranger. So I want something like awareness of the undead or yada yada yada, but I don't remember what favorite enemy does. Can you even pick that? Yeah, you can pick undead, so we might not want to do it like that because of that reason, right? You have advantage on tracking, calling in. Yeah, so you sort of can get this anyway. Again, when you take this creature, call upon Mr. Bond. I haven't checked the hunter or the ranger in a long while, but they basically either they get favorite enemy or they basically just get a hunter's mark. I mean, okay. It's not bad ideas around it, but probably not what we're gonna do, right? Okay, let's think about this. What do we want to do with the I do want to give it some sort of other type of damage. Let's call it ghost arrow. But maybe I should write it in the document instead. So let's write ghost. So we do we call it number 2, level 3 for now. That's not supposed to be like that. Okay. Damn it. There we go. Level 3, ghost arrow. What would ghost arrow do? Your range tag, you can choose. I think you can tap into this. Okay, so you can choose, yeah. Heal, necrotic, or your arrows. You can do this number of per long rest equal to your proficiency. I kind of like scaling things with proficiency. I think that's kind of more fun than just using your otherwise it would probably use its wisdom modifier, right? I think it's more fun to do this. But to undead creatures, you can do it an unlimited amount. Okay, so basically, I think that's a good start. I don't know about you. Let me know what you think. Don't be shy. Speak up in the chat if you're here watching or listening. What do you think? So basically, you can deal necrotic or radiant damage, just switching up the damage type. I think that's kind of a fun idea. You could do it as extra damage on top of your normal, but I think it's more fun to do it this way. Do that a number of time equal yada yada yada, but to undead creatures you can do it an unlimited amount of time. Wording obviously a crap right now, and I also think we should actually Okay, so I'm just gonna write this in. This is gonna be way too wordy right now, so mm, oh, ghost arrow. You tap in into using ghostly arrow. Uh, Basically, why I wanted to do that, produce a ghostly arrow, is because then we can do this as well. Actually, this does this arrow does not rely on again, it's gonna be have to be worded way differently, but yeah, it doesn't cost you any ammo. I think that's okay. Why not? What is this again? When do we get? So yeah, I kind of want to do something like that, right? I kind of want to do when you pick your this ranger enclave, whatever we're gonna name it. I don't know. Ghost Hunter seems kind of in line what I want to do with it. But when we choose this, I think we're gonna give it some spells as well. Let's see. We can look at Gloomstalker because I think Gloomstalker gets additional spells as well. So I don't remember how to word that precisely, and I just think it's easier. Yeah. So at starting at third level, uh, so I'm just gonna copy this so I don't have to do it myself because I'm lazy and you should be too. Let's put that on top. Oh, Jesus, that looks ugly. We can fix that. Let's do this. Can we do this smoothly? Does that? Nope. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that didn't work. Why did that not work? I just want that normal text for now. Yeah, screw it. Just do this as normal text. There we go. I don't need to look that fancy. Just couldn't be bothered to do that. Why is that so gosh darn big then? Let's do this. And we call this our Ghost Hunter. Can we do all of them at once? I've never tried that before. Nope, I cannot, because I do not care about this. Mark it all. I don't want that freaking hypertext. Just remove. Okay, Disguise Self is second level spell, right? If I'm not mistaken, let me double check, because we don't want to go too high. Disguise Self is a second level spell, right? No, it's first level spell. Okay, so we should give it something first level-y. What are some nice spells we could give them? Kinda want to do, that's too high level, right? What is, let's go to spells. I have a few spells that I want to give them, like speak with dead and stuff like that, but I don't know what levels they are. Most of them probably gonna be cleric spells, I would assume. I'm betting that is way too, it's a third level spell, isn't it? Speak with dead. Let's see. If I guessed right? Yeah, speak with the dead. I mean, should we just fucking do it anyway? I know it's fucking no, we can't because you don't have the spell slots for it. When do we get that? Let me check. Okay. When do we get third level spell slots? We get that at level 5, no, level 9. Wow. Okay, I mean, there's nothing for it then. We are gonna put speak with dad on level 3 there. We get first level spells. Let's check out some cool first level spells. That could work for us. Let me just detect evil and good, probably, right? Just because, I mean, it kind of feels thematically right. Let's check what we have on this spell. Federation, yes, undead. That's kind of the main part here. But I'm thinking we are gonna give like sort of like a permanent use of this, but only for undead for us, for the ranger here, sort of as an additional third level thing there. So I don't think we're gonna use that there. Don't think there is anything other really we would want that's thematically correct. No, I mean, cause fear could sort of work. I'm thinking like, oh, you put on a ghastly mask. We can. Yeah. I mean, that's the problem, right? Like, undead is immune to this effect. That's kind of Could we do that some other way? Yes, we could. Okay, I think we're gonna do cause fear. I like that. So we have cause fear. What we're gonna do later on, I don't know how I'm gonna word it, or I'm gonna put it. I just say that, fuck it, undeads are not immune to it when you use cause fear. You can just do that. That's fine. Ghost Hunter. I'm okay with that. Anything else we want to give him? Is it okay to give it to? Don't think there's anything right now. Maybe like this now, whispers, just because that's kind of a ghostly voice line, right? Isn't that how it's described? Yeah, that works as well. Let's put that in there for now. Don't know if they're gonna get them both or just one, or let's see. You learn an additional spell when you reach a certain level and shown in. Yeah, this is the problem here. Is I don't want to give them more spells per se. I'd probably rewrite this as you can learn. You learn an additional spell shown. And that spell can be picked from the list as shown. Yeah, sure. Yeah, now we can give them more options. More options are fun, so why not? So I might change that again. For now, you get to pick whichever you want there. Are there any cool second level spells we would want to check out? Let's go and check. Second level. No, nothing here. But augury could work. I don't know if I want to do that. Sorry, let me check this. I should probably do no. Stats, whole person, no invisibility. Invisibility sort of could work, I think. I don't know how I use. I mean, it is useful for a ranger for sure. Because they can't pick that, right? It's not on the ranger spell list otherwise. I don't think so, at least. Sorry about that. Let me read this then. That's what I want to check. No, I mean that could work. Invisibility, maybe. I don't want them. Yeah, Phantasmal Force. Let's check that one. Ooh, see invisibility. Just, I mean, it's not a good spell per se, but it kind of feels thematically right. Oh, silence, no. I think one of these. I mean, no, that doesn't feel right because we're hunting undead. We are not undead ourselves. So no, not Phantasmal Force. I think see invisibility. Yeah, because there are some of the ghosts and things like that can go into the ethereal plane. So this, yes, absolutely, see invisibility. We should absolutely put that in there. Question is, should we give them an invisibility as well? Sort of like they take on the aspect, sort of like the thing they're hunting in a way. What is that one again? Is that the one you just make an aura on an object, right? No. Oh, what was that mask thing? Magic weapon could be probably good as well, of course, but that's just a good spell. And gentle riposte. Thrall, no. Dark vision, yeah. That could be something. No. Touch a corpse. Nope. Yeah, I mean dark vision is always a good thing. They already have that, so nope. I think we're gonna go with invisibility then. So they get either of them. I might change that, to be honest. Ooh, tell you what, I think I saw that here. Silence, right? Because, let's see, yes. Because, isn't the Banshee's wail a wail, per se? It needs to be heard, right, to do damage. Wail. Yes. Okay, so that one has one thing like that. Let me see, does the ghost have something similar? No, it does not. But yes, that's the thing there. So maybe then. I need to go back and check one thing. So we had that. Maybe we take this away. Cause fear. Yes, I just like fear effects, but I was looking at this one. Oh, not. Is it not here? Did I misread that? Well, maybe I did. Oh no. Does this protect against possession? That's kind of what I wanted. Until the spell ends, on a willing creature touch, protect against, yeah, undead. That's the most important. Grants bonus benefits creatures of type of disadvantage. The target can't be charmed. Yes, okay. We are gonna remove this. We're gonna put in protection. From good and evil. Mainly because that's just possession and this is possession. I just think it's very thematically correct for this. And what did we say here? Silence. Yes, that's what we want to put in there instead. And we want to move this. And we want to move that there as well. Why am I bothering with this? Well, because it will freak me the fuck out otherwise. Hello, hello, wavy, wavy. Hello, Van. How are you? Nice to see you here. Let's do that as well. There we go. Okay. So we do want to speak with dead there, because I just think that's unbelievably thematically correct for sure. Oh wow, it's already 7:30. We're gonna do about another 30 minutes or so of this stream. Just do that. Where were we? Let's see. We close that, we close that, close. Ah, crap, I closed too many things. Let's go back to spells. We need to check more spells. No, actually, you get this. We're gonna go on, we're gonna move on, as I do want to do something else here as well. No, we're gonna go back to spells, but for another reason. I want to check if we could word ourselves around something that might be a little overpowered, but we could restrict it in such a way that it wouldn't be. So that was the detect. Yeah, the detect good and evil, sort of. For the duration, yada yada yada. But I want to do this. I want to do this just for undead. Just for undead. So yes, this is a first level spell, but we're gonna use this sort of like, I kinda wanna, is that too much to give them? Maybe that's a later thing. When is our next option? It is at level what? I can do this instead for easier to see it easier. It's level 7. Level 7 is more, yeah. Okay, let me think here. Do I want to put that there or not? I don't think so. Level 7, what do we get here? We get you have only your ability to return Gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws. Don't rangers always have that? Am I just stupid? Maybe I am. I haven't played a ranger in a while. Oh, it's strengthening. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What? I kind of want to do some sort of escape, maybe like ghost walk or something for level 7. So let's call it or alien mind or something. So I have a few ideas here. Alien mind. I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas? Let me know in the chat, please. I can't really. Okay, I need a cigarette. I think that's. Oh, I don't know what my daughters are doing now. I don't know if you can hear them through the chat, but they're messing around downstairs. Okay, let's. I want to go back to this because I kind of want to do. No, that's. I can't do it like that. They have the. They have the. What do you call it? The favored enemy, and I mean, if you're gonna pick the ghost hunter, you probably already know that beforehand. Like that's probably something that you're gonna have decided beforehand. Talked with your DM with. Hopefully, you should talk with your DM, especially when you're picking homebrew classes. But overall, just like especially as a ranger, because when you pick your favorite enemy, and it has no impact, that kind of sucks a lot. Because right, you have advantage on wisdom to track or recall information about them. You gain this feature. When you gain this feature, you also know language. Yeah. That's not important. Yeah. Wow. I mean, even if you take the favorite foe, right? What is that? Work with, yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of a problem, right? Resistance at level 7, maybe. Resistance against necrotic. Don't know if that's too early or too late. Does it have impacts? How common is necrotic damage from monsters in D&D? Surely someone has done something like this. Yeah. Oh. I mean, 10% of monsters deal that, so. Hola. So we could do something like that for level 7 against necrotic / radiant. How many does radiant then? If that's Yeah, not many apparently. But that doesn't matter. I think something like this, maybe. Uh, Should we get something else? How much do most of them? Yeah, umber sights. I get umber sights. So I think it's okay that we give it some sort of detection of undead in a similar way. Let's check in how this is written on the paladin and cleric, because I know they do get similar stuff as well, right? Like divine sense shit. Again, we don't want to step too much on other classes and things like that when we do this. We can do it a little bit, but we don't want to make it overpowered. Um, or is it the paladin? Yes, it is. I think, right? Divine sense. Um, do 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 do. We would restrict this to only undead, though. Right? Yeah. Yeah. We would do something similar to this, like an undead sense sort of thing. Don't know what we would call it, but detect undead is fine for now. Well, you can use your to feel essence of the undead in let's see, how long do they get? 60 feet, right? Yeah, 60 feet. Good. That feels right. 60 feet. Yes, around you. Even if they are in behind total cover, you know the direction. You know the direction, of course. You know the direction. You. Let's see. You can use this. Sure. Number of time equal to your wisdom fire, regaining all spent uses on a long rest. Like that, yeah. Something like that. I'm gonna reword this as well, as always. Level 7, I think we're gonna go with that, or like when you take edge from an undead, you can, like, I don't know, teleport, sort of. Up to 30 feet away into an unoccupied space. You can do this a number of times. EQ to with mod back on long rest. See, I'm just using more and more shorthand here now. Uh, Always use shorthand. It's always good. Uh, Now we're just building it out. We don't have final wording or anything like that. We just want to know. Oh, crap! Wrong button. Space. No, I don't know what I was thinking there. Just like the name. So one of these, I don't know which one, but one of them you will gain, and then it is level 14. Let's check. Level 11 even. Okay, level 11. Level 11. Usually what type or how strong is usually an 11? At 11 you learn to attack with such turn a missile into once on each of your turns. When you hit with a weapon attack, you make another weapon attack as part of the same action. Okay, so basically just another action or another attack. So not ranges already get extra attack. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's very powerful, I think. What? Yeah, you make 3 attacks then. Yeah, there's nothing. What do the other guys get at their level 11s? This is a good way to do it as well. Just go and take a look what other classes sort of get. So it's a good way to not get them too overpowered and things like that. Let's Drake word. I haven't checked this class out all that much. As an action, okay, this is some sort of dragon's breath thingy. Alright, that's cool. Yeah. More damage. Wow, this is pretty harsh. Wait, what? You can exhale breath and some fire, lightning, or poison damage. Your choice doesn't have too much. Oh wow! Each creature can almost make an easy 80. Wow, that's a lot. On a fail, wow, this is really good. Ooh, we could steal something like that as well. That's kind of cool. Swarm. Increase the D8 if creature fails saving throw. Also causes swarm to knock them. Okay, okay, that's cool. I don't really know how the swarm works exactly, but that's cool. Okay, okay. And then Monster Slayer Enclave. What do they get? Wow. Wow. Basically just a free counterspell. That's a nice ability. I haven't looked at the ranger for a long while, so it's kind of interesting to go back and look at it. This I remember. Yeah, volley. You gain one of the following. You choose one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the range, and that's the yeah. When you use the attack action, you can teleport up 10 feet before attack to not. Wow. Oh, okay. Cool. That's kind of cool as well. You can also cast this one. It's a cool one as well. Okay. And then yeah, that's just that. Okay. I kind of want to check this. We can close these now. Banshee. I kind of want to give it something like this. Actually, is more. Let's make on a fail. It dropped. Yeah, that obviously we can't do that. But some sort of maybe psychic damage, sort of like a dragon's shout, but for psychic damage. Psychic damage is really powerful, so we wouldn't give it as high as that. But yeah, Ghost Whale, or Ghastly Whale, or something like that. How do we spell whale? Don't think I've ever actually spelled that word. Let's look at whale. Release. Save each creature in how big is this one? It's 30 feet. I think 30 feet is kind of what we want to land on as well. How can we wear this good? Because this is going to affect undeads for sure. We don't care about that. Here you within 30 feet must make a con save or take, let's say, 46 kick damage and become frightened of you. On success, take half damage and does not become immunity against fear, does not help against this ability. Yeah, why not? I did want to check here, how many uses do you get for this? Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Oh, that's kind of a cool idea. Yeah, let's just rip that straight out. Cool. We don't have much left now. We need a 15th level as well. Level 15. I mean, and there's obviously nothing here is balanced or anything, so keep that in mind if you're watching this. Nothing here at all is balanced or done perfectly or anything like that. It is just the first draft of this, but I think it's coming together pretty pretty well. I mean, we only done this for an hour or so. What could we do for fun here? One moment. What do the other ones have? Perfectly bonded. Okay, there's nothing we want to think about all too much. You can. Okay. Slayer's counter. Oh, which one is this? Oh, that's Monster Slayer. That's kind of a cool thing. I think we can do something similar to that, maybe. That's just evasion. I mean, wouldn't everyone just take evasion? Evasion is so fucking good. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to force the creature to repeat the same attack against another creature other than itself of your choice. Uncanny dodge, that's just uncanny dodge, yeah. Okay. At 15 level, you gain the ability to move between planes, enable you to slip through plane boundaries and to lesser than harm done to the roll. When you take damage from attack, you can use your reaction to give yourself assistance to all of that attacks and damage for the turn. Okay, that's cool. Misty Warden, do you sleep in Feywild, Link, you can cast Misty Step without, you can do this number of time equal to once you, okay, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Share spells. Which one is this? Okay. Share spells. When you cast this spell targeting yourself, you can also. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I kind of get it. It's not really what we're looking for. We might check some of the spells, see if we can go through there. But I think you can't maybe do something like capture an undead or something, summon a ghost or something that can help you out. We could do something like that. What do we actually get at 15th level when it comes to spells? We have our 4 spell slots by then. Let's go and look at some of the spells. 4th level spells. Are there any 4th level spells we just kind of want to, you can do this now. Death Ward, maybe. Let's check that. No, not greater invisibility. It's kind of thematic, but not really. Oh, Faithful Hound. Which one is that? Phantasmal Killer could work. Let's check that one as well. Spirit of Death. Don't even know what the fuck that spell is, but it kind of sounds like something we would kind of be willing to use. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything here. Could check if there's any higher things. What level is that? One level spell is Banishment. That's what it's called, Banishment. It is a 4th level spell. Why didn't I see it then? Am I just stupid? No, yeah, there it is. I am stupid apparently. Let's look at them, because I think that's kind of a good spell we could give as well. Just restricted to just undead sort of things. Let's see here. Wow, okay, we only have 4 minutes left. You attempt to summon one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. That, yeah. If the target is native to the plane of existence, you're on the banished target. You banish the target to a harmless demi-plane. While there, the target is devastated. Target remains there until the spell ends, at which point target reappears. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we could do something like this. It's a little bit boring maybe, but you touch a creature and grants protection the first time target jumps to your super. Target instead drops to 1. The spell ends if the spell is still in effect when the target subjected to effect that would kill it instantly without dealing damage. The effect instead negates. Okay, something like that might work. Watchtower on your bike space, jail action, or until you move more than 3 turns. Invisible to all creatures except you. Okay. I must bite a creature within 5 feet that is hostile to you. Maybe. It's kind of a cool thing, like a ghost dog sort of thing, but I mean, you're the ghost hunter. No, I don't think so. I tell you what, I don't know exactly what we're gonna give this for the last one. I'm sure I will come up with something. I'll show off what I got in the next stream, so next Wednesday. You can also check out my Facebook page and all that stuff. If you check out my Facebook, if this gets done, it will be up there. So that's just at Hanoi Crit Roll on Facebook, or our Patreon at Hanoi Crit Roll as well on the Patreon there. If it's up, it will be up there as well. Unfortunately, probably not for free. This one will probably most likely be under the paid option for those that want to support that. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Again, please check out all the socials. I'll post a link here quickly as well before I leave. There we go. That is a link to all my social medias. I should probably have that so that kind of links every now and then. That would be probably a good way to do it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for coming so much, and I will catch you again next time. Again, we will do this every Wednesday from 6 to 8 pretty much. Don't know where we're going to stream next time. We will do something. If you have any ideas, feel free to leave a comment or message us anywhere, and I'll see what I can do. If you have any suggestions for monsters, classes, subclasses, races, anything that you would like to see or anything else you want to talk about, let me know. But that's it. Thank you for this time. Bye bye. And remember, keep your dice rolling and your imagination